Broken. Yo, okay. Pretty sure Twitch is broken, man. I'm muted. Wait, you can hear me? You can see me? Can you even see me, dude? My Twitch stream is always broken. I don't know. If you can see me, that's really good. Like, I can't even see it, let alone hear it. But that's good that you can. Okay, sweet. All right. Nice. Yeah, I'm just working on Timestamp Genius. Timestamp Genius, if you don't know, you can take any, well, mostly any YouTube video, chuck, oh my God, look at all of these. Fix that up. Any YouTube video, chuck the URL in there, and it will generate timestamps. I'm hoping to add some more settings to it. Yeah, let me just delete these scheduled lives. Man, which one? They're like all upcoming. This one. I hope this is not the one I'm currently on. Actually, one of them would be the one I'm currently on. Which one is it? Hmm. Yeah, the one I'm currently on is JQ. Which is, I don't think it's any of these. All right, I hope I don't delete this tweet, this one, but we'll see what happens. Can't be this one either, right? Yeah, I know. Okay. Hello? Where are the comments on this? Oh, I think I have this YouTube extension. It kind of removes a bunch of shit. We can turn it off here. There we go. And then where did I turn comments off here? How come I got no comments? That's really weird. Oh, this is my live video at the moment. Okay, never mind. It's whatever. What's up? What's up? Okay, let's yeah, so the first thing I wanted to add is currently the timestamps are hard coded in length. It's done by words and it's about 3,500 words, which is like 1,000. How's it? Or it's 1,000 words. Oh, so currently 1,000 words, but we're gonna make the user be able to set that to whatever they want. So I have Azure loaded here with DeepSeek Coder. It's really cheap model, and we're just gonna try create this step by step. So first, I kind of want to create a settings button, and I'm not really sure where to put the settings button. So I was gonna ask ChatGPT like what it thinks. So I'm just gonna take a picture of this screen here. And we'll just, I don't think ChatGPT is a very good UI designer, but we'll just see what it thinks. Have a look at this UI. I want to include a settings button. As a professional UI UX designer, where should I put the settings button? I don't know, let's see what it says. Top right corner, next to the logout button. I think this is not a bad idea, like having a drop down here, like turning the logout. Yeah, let's do that. I think that's a good idea. Turn the logout button into a menu button. That way in the future we can add a whole bunch of other stuff in there. Oh man, you know what would be good? Because at the moment I'm not using any library. Like we could be using like shadcn or something. Shadcn. Hmm. Low key, I want to use shadcn. All right. Well, I don't want to refactor this to use shadcn. How many things? Like it's not that big of a project at the moment. Let's have a look at the file structure. We have one, two, three, four, five components. I think we could definitely do this. Now, I think I'd want a more capable model. I don't think DeepSeek would be the best for refactoring. Is Ada and Cursor going to be redundant with Composer? Yeah, that's a great question. At the moment, I'd say it's personal preference. I still haven't used Composer. That'd be okay. Let's use Composer actually, since we already have Cursor Pro, so I might as well try it. So to bring up Composer, you tried it, Gil, by the way? You have to make sure it's turned on because it's a beta setting. Go into beta. So I did Control P to bring up cursor settings. I do the greater than sign, and then I type settings, cursor settings, and in here Composer enabled. You press Command I to bring it up. Yeah. Now let's see if we can refactor. Oh, let me make sure I don't have any pending changes. Nothing serious. Let's see if we can refactor my project to use shadcn with the composer. So this is the composer kind of view. We can add let's add pretty much all of my components to context. We're gonna use Claude. So apparently Opus is the best at refactoring, but I think in this context it's still not too big. We're gonna try with Sonnet. I'm gonna say refactor this front, all the front end components to use shadcn. How do you spell shadcn? Shadcn. Shadcn dash UI. All right, let's see what this does. I love the speed of Sonnet. It's like actually really good speed. Okay, it's starting to go through each file. Okay, that's its first step is, well, first we need to install shadcn. I'll do that separately. Okay, it's going file by file, changing everything. Let's have a look. Okay, it's imported button and text area component. Oh no, that's my own components. No, well, I don't know where. I don't think we have these. Um, okay, looks like it's done. We can accept all the changes. Obviously, that's gonna break because I haven't installed shadcn UI. But I also think it hallucinated with some components we don't even have. Let me quickly install shadcn. You do not install as a dependency. Oh, okay. You copy and paste the code into your project. Oh, okay. So then what is this? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I actually haven't never installed shadcn. So you run a CLI. Oh, this is very cool. I actually didn't know this. Run a CLI, configure the components. Oh, I feel like I kind of do want a component library. What about Chakra UI? I actually didn't know that about shadcn. I think Chakra UI is a component library, so it would be kind of easier to install. But it doesn't look as good. Alright, although maybe I should continue with Shadcn. Composer is awesome, been using it for a while. Oh, shout out Brutal Strike. Yo, Shrisha, what's up? I'm doing well. Place a UI component to component. Okay. Here's how. So where do you get the components from? Is my question. On the CLI, you'll be asked a few questions. Use Inter as a default font. Okay, I've never used I've never used Shadcn. It's not a component library, it's a collection of components that you copy and paste into your apps. Why? The idea is to give you ownership over the code. Makes sense. Um, hmm, pretty interesting. All right, look, let's just try it with Chakra because it'll probably be easier. I don't fully understand Shadcn at the moment, so I'm gonna revert all these changes. Um, let's get reset this, and we'll try Composer again, but this time we'll say use Chakra UI. Did I import everything? I think there's one index TSX. Refactor all these components and files to use Chakra UI. Let's see how it goes with that. But just like from the first skim of the code, it looked really good. Okay, we've got framer motion and stuff. Let me install all of these things. Oops. Yeah, push 3 features that work with Aider. Works really well. Because Graph is asking a question and Aider just edits. Yeah. A lot of people have this issue. There's a thing you can do dry run, and you can also specifically tell it to not edit code. I usually ask it to ask clarifying questions, and it's pretty good with that. Yeah. Do you know you can edit videos using React? What? Check out Remotion. Definitely heard of Remotion. Make videos programmatically. I think I've seen this. Interpolate. That was pretty cool. Very interesting. Could you go back to your dev server Inc. Chrome? Yeah, what do you mean, Rish? Shad is very, very easy and Gucci. So do I have to manually copy and paste the code components though, or is there like a CLI that does that? I didn't understand that part, Rish. We can do write the plan and let me confirm it, but yeah, it could be better instead of repeating it every time, yeah. Yo, Flashwebby, what's up? Yes, it's late. We are tired. I'm trying to adjust to the Europe time zone because I'm flying to Europe in about 2 weeks or something, so I want to make sure I'm not asleep during the day. Okay, we've installed all that and we're just going to accept all this code. Let's see what my code project looks like. Use session must be wrapped. Okay, so it made a bug. Use session must be wrapped in session provider in dashboard.js. Let's just, hopefully we can just feed that into um, Composer, and it should be able to fix that. I really like Composer compared to how it was with Cursor. Next off, we do have next off, okay. Use state is not defined. Okay, this one is just such a simple issue. How do I not have use state in navbar? Oh. Let's just go import use state. Boom. Use effect is not defined. I think I might have accidentally removed this React import. Heading is not defined. Now this one, oh, see, cursor knew that I wanted that. Okay, so refactoring with Chakra UI broke all of my original styling. Um, all right, let's revert all of the changes. And I want to try again with Opus and see if that makes a difference. I don't think it will, but I'm pretty curious because in the Ada leaderboard, Opus actually outperforms Sonnet on the refactoring. So I want to see if that's if I have similar experiences with um with that here. Let's see. So I'm going to click Claude 3 Opus. I'm going to say refactor all these files to use Chakra UI. I guess I'll also say try to maintain the theme previously present. And I guess I didn't include the CSS files, so it was a bit of an unworthy comparison. Uh, can we see? Not sure if the CSS files actually got added to the context. I want to assume they did, because I can't really scroll to the right here. Yo, WebSim video is fire, thank you. You don't need session provider, you could use ShadCN actually easier without installing a library. Opus silly. Simply import all ShadCN components with the CLI, then use in page. Okay. Okay, we can try that next. Let me just see how Opus does. Opus is so much slower than Sonnet. Okay, we'll go. Let's look at ShadCN. So you're saying, okay, this is, oh, they got type Tailwind as well. Do we have to use Tailwind with ShadCN? Use inter as a default font. Import the font. Import class. Configure. Bro, I don't have Tailwind either. I don't know. I might just not bother refactoring. Let's just see how Opus did. Okay. Opus actually did a bit better than Sonnet. But I'm just gonna, let's not bother with UI libraries, with styling libraries. Um, we can do that another day, or we can just not do it. We're just gonna go with my manually coded styling. Okay. I want to go back to the original thing I was doing, which is going to be turning this logout button into a menu button. So, okay, let's see how. Now let's compare. What are we going to compare? We're going to compare Composer to Aider. So let's add context, dashboard, navbar. Yeah, dashboard, navbar. turn the login button to a drop down menu, to a menu button, sandwich icon, hamburger icon, you know, those three lines. When clicked, the icon, a drop down menu opens with initially just one item, logout. Logout functionality remains the same. The button slash icon should visibly show the state of open slash closed. Okay, I'm going to copy that exact prompt so we can reuse it for Aider and make sure that it's the same. Where should I paste that? In notepad.js.org. There we go. Okay, is that done? I think so. Accept. Ooh, that's not great. Okay, that was cursor composer. It only made a change to one file, which is fine. Navbar.js. Okay, let's stash that change as cursor attempt one, and we're going to try the same exact prompt with Aider. I did have dashboard. I realize I don't need dashboard in the context, but just to make it fair, we're gonna have the same context. Same context, same exact prompt, same exact model. The only difference is we're using the Aider tool, and previously we were using the, what was the other tool called? Cursor component. Cursor, not component. Composer. Oh, interestingly, Aider actually wants to change the CSS, which is actually very smart. So it seems like maybe the cursor composer isn't able to change files that we don't explicitly tell it can change, whereas Aider actually still has knowledge of the whole repo map. So that does give it an advantage. But unfortunately, it looks like Aider did make an issue here. What is the issue? Module not found. React FA icons. Okay, it said we need React FA icons. I guess make sure to install. Okay, so we do need to install a third-party package, which Aider does say we need to do. So I can't really fault it for that, I guess. I mean, as it did say we needed this, and I mean, I did ask for a hamburger icon, so it's either going to import a package, or I could have explicitly said use, you know, raw CSS to make the icon. Okay, looks like we have a new error. Element type is invalid. Which element type? Well, I'm not sure. This is a weird error. It's not really pointing to any specific line. I'm gonna restart the next project, see if that changes anything. I don't think it will. Oh, it did. Okay. Looks like we just needed to restart the project. I'm not really sure what that issue was. Something about the module not being loaded, probably. Okay, and we have the hamburger icon, which is actually on the correct side. And yeah, it's not perfect, but I'd say it's slightly better um than the composer one. So I think one glaring difference here is It seems Composer doesn't have access to the repo map, if I'm not wrong, and it's not able to pull in files which it knows it needs to change if you don't explicitly say it. That's kind of what I've observed. I could be wrong about that, but I still have a bias towards Aider because it's open source as well, and this kind of confirms my bias. So I'm going to give the dub to Aider on that one. Off topic, do they have charging sockets in planes? Yes, they do, but it also depends on which airline. Not all airlines have charging sockets. Some have USB ports only, and it's normally really slow USB. But some have actually proper charging sockets. Where will the logout button go? It'll come in a drop-down menu. So you can see it's here, but obviously it's white on white, so it's not looking too good. But we can fix that with some following up prompts. Jill says, I think refactoring for new library in a single step is too much. Yes. It's not too much all the time, but yes, it's definitely one of the more challenging things for AI to do is refactoring multiple files is actually quite difficult for it. You recommend filling up AI written documentation before refactoring. Yeah, and that's actually a good approach. I think you should convert the logo into a logo, the logout into a logo and put it on the right of credits. Yeah, could do that. Be more concise, optimize your prompt first with ChatGPT. Yeah, that is one way we could have done that as well. But obviously that takes time as well. I think like iterating with bad prompts is my kind of preferred method. I'd rather like get something wrong because I think you learn a lot about getting something wrong. Like for instance, my first prompt, I didn't consider the CSS file, and I was able to figure that out. Well, I actually didn't figure that out until Ada tried to change it, but yeah. Anyway, actually make Composer as a tab. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Yo, Tommy, what's up, Tomoy? You always optimize the prompt first when designing a PP. With these models, you need to have a use case, object-oriented design pattern to follow. So it's good to have a diagram. It's better to work after the app is made on only the single elements. Yo, I see through. What's up? But yeah, no, I think this is a good start. We're gonna continue with cursor. I mean, with Aider. Actually, I don't know. I wouldn't mind continuing with cursor because it's like I have free use of cursor until my pro runs out in a week or two. So let's just work on this so we can bring back. So how do you put Aider? I mean, how do you put Composer in a tab like this? No. Like this? No. Mm, no. No. Uh, Composer. Composer. Enable Composer. Brutal Strike. How'd you do that? Um, I don't know. I don't know how you can do that, Composer. I mean, Brutal Strike. We'll just continue with it here. I'm sure Brutal Strike will comment on how to do that soon. So, what are the issues? The logout button. So pretty much like the styling here. It's like the drop down menu to um, the drop down menu buttons. Drop down menu and buttons. Oh, we'll actually add the CSS this time. I don't know which I think global. Currently gray on white. The drop down menu should be light gray with drop shadow. Drop shadow? No, we don't need drop shadow. But light gray, and the buttons should be black text. And let's try something like that. If you train the model on your past exploits, then it will get used to your language. You're training models. What are you using the code with AI Composer? Yeah, I'm using Composer in Cursor IDE. You can put that by pressing the button on the left of X, which looks like a full screen logo. Oh, thanks, Jill. I just finished my first year at uni. Nice, Andrew. I'm building my first Java GUI using JavaFX. Excited to see what I can make. Nice. I was thinking of integrating some AI. Luckily, I stumbled on your stream and asked, thought I'd ask for advice. Yeah, for sure. If you have any specific questions, please feel free to ask. Um, this icon here. Oh, it's a tab here. That's pretty cool. Accept those changes. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're gonna say, wait, why isn't the global CSS in the context? Okay, there we go. Still some more changes to do. Remove the button, the global button styling from inside the drop down. It's kind of something that's there that shouldn't be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 seconds. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. There's like some weird padding. There's a weird gap on the left of the button in the drop down. I don't know. I don't know how else to say that. I wonder if we can fix it. It's a pretty bad prompt, but let's see. I see the issue. It's likely cause a global button styling. What? Really? It's still there. Oh no, I didn't accept it. Okay, that's actually a lot better. Okay, nice. Now, a couple more things I'm gonna say. Move the menu button. Wait, is it padding? More to the left. Might have to decrease padding. I'm not sure. I don't want to inspect it. And also add a hover effect on the element on the icon. All right, let's see. That's better. Better, but not fully. Move it more to the left. About double the previous movement. -5 margin. I didn't move it too much. That's fine. I think that's a okay start. Could be better. I'm just gonna commit that. Now, one more reason why I like Ada better is Ada has a commit command, whereas I don't think we got one here. But that's fine. We can just manually commit. Oh shit, I won't push yet. Yo, what are you guys saying? You like my color choice? Thanks. Um, if you can use Gemini API and make, yeah, there's a Gemini competition. And it's also, I don't have the Discord. You can check it on techfriend.net, guys. If you want my Discord, go to techfriend.net and it's right here. Just click this Discord icon at techfriend.net. I haven't set up the Twitch bot or anything. But yeah. Refer to a file in Composer that isn't in your context. Let Composer write out a repo map by adding all files in context and letting it make it up. You can remove the context after, I guess. Oh, so you can ask it to add files in context? Maybe in the repo map document, have an instruction to say always keep these. Oh, okay. Like you make a file that is the repo map. Yeah, but that's just a whole bunch of extra work, whereas Aider just has that out of the box. Oh, thanks, Andrew. Thanks for the follow. Sorry, I have my sound turned off. Thank you, Override. I don't know if we got any more followers. Um, yeah, if I missed someone, let me know. All right, let's continue with this. So I wanted to add a settings button. So I'm gonna say, let's go back to Composer. Where is Composer here? I guess we don't even need the code anymore. We can just chat. Be like, add another button to the menu drop down labeled settings. Now, this is something I could have probably manually coded in like 2 seconds, but it's okay. Accept, and there we go. Settings logout, excellent. Now let's say when the settings button is clicked, modal should appear with the heading settings. All right, let's just basic step-by-step prompting. Oh, another question is how does that settings menu look when you're not logged in? Oh, that's actually a good question. Um, we'll have a test of that. Okay, let's see if the settings menu works. Oh, okay. So the modal, I'm reusing a modal. I'm reusing this modal, and this pops up here. Oh, I find debugging is so, like, debugging UI is so much more difficult. Oh shit, the menu button's still there on, let's just manually change that. Uh, where's the menu? Log in with Google here. Menu open, drop down menu. Where's the, okay, so this is the menu. We can do this. If it's logged in, we show the button. We show the menu. Otherwise, we show the button. Okay. Oh no, this, wait, what? Oh, I think I got it the other way around. If it's logged in, we show, yeah, the hamburger. Otherwise, we show the login button. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, yeah. Now to debugging this settings modal. I think a way I can do this is add the modal. Wait, is modal? Is that a new component? It is. Make the modal's position be um, defined by param set into it. Keep the same location for when it's opened with credits. No, actually, let's just make a modal always in the middle. Change the modal's position to be always in the center of the screen. I think that's good. All right, let's see. Oh, it's kind of hmm. The modal now looks like it's white without white and small. It should have a min size about, I don't know, let's say like 400 height, 300 width, and dark gray background. I feel like my CSS is really not optimized here. Um, Teaching yourself NeoVim. Yeah, I love NeoVim. You're not live on TikTok? No, my TikTok fucking wouldn't work for some reason. I can't read this language. How many times am I trying? Trying what? I haven't been trying the same thing multiple times yet. But yeah, we're trying a lot of different things many times. Okay, this is interesting. Oh, that settings modal looks really good. The buy credits look not as good. But we can actually fix that. The buy credits modal contents should, let's say, change the buy credits modal contents to fill the whole parent modal. I think that'll fix it. I think cursor is actually a really good pricing deal if you use it a lot. Like if at the rate I'm going, I'm doing like one prompt every minute, maybe even two prompts a minute. I think I would like if I'm working for multiple hours, I would definitely go for more than $10 um, in over the couple hours. Why isn't it letting me click accept? Oh, that's weird. Okay. Almost there. Remove the child container fuck, from the credits modal. I don't know. This is maybe something I should have done manually. It's just really hard to prompt those kind of UI changes. Me just chatting make without looking at the diffs. Yeah, that's a very good point, Jill. It's like I could be introducing so many bugs and stuff, but I'm optimizing for speed here and recklessness. And then ideally I'd have tests, that check for breaking changes, but we actually don't have tests. Okay, this might require some manual changing anyway, so. And then at the end, I look at the diff at the very end as a kind of like PR. Let's see, where is the credits? Okay, by credits, modal. Uh,